Alright guys, this is Cyclone again with a Fisher video. I'm Cyclone. For today's Mother's Day, we went across the street up to the farmhouse, and my wife uses the F2. These are her finds. That bird's annoying. Dig everything but iron. She got a 64 quarter, 6 pennies, 2 dimes, and this bullet here is a 3-ringer, which we're in Maine, and that's kind of weird, but it's got 3 rings on it. And the house, one part of the house is from the 1800s, and then another casing off of a bullet. It's her finds. With the F2, sensitivity is just 1 under high, and everything is it's all metal. It's in all metal mode. And then the Fisher CZ3D, these are my finds. We did about an hour or so hunting. She's got the, what is that, 7.5 inch coil, and I decided to run the small coil today because there's a lot of trash up there. And there's some of the finds, some wire, a weight from a tire. There's an old Remington paper cartridge, some old bullet shed casings, a nail, some crap basically. Pull tabs. That was high tone. This is a nickel, Canadian nickel, but I can't get a date off of it. But the weird thing about the Canadian nickel is it was coming in pull tab, new pull tab, and I dug it anyhow. This is my find for the day. I am stoked about that. It's a 46. I guess they'd call it a Standing Liberty. Half dollar. Oh yeah, listen to that. Oh yeah. That was at, for you Fisher CZ guys, that was at 7 inches. Actually, on the meter, here, I don't know if you can see, it was, when I pinpointed it, it was between 4 and 6 inches, and it was on the higher end of 6 inches, so I had my sensitivity at about 6. It was in 0 disc, and the ground, I believe, was at about 4. And of course I had the boost all the way up, and I of course was in enhanced mode because I'm at an old site. Interestingly enough, this is an old valve off of a tire, and this little guy is the top of that, you can see there. And I also pulled this is old school pull tab, and weirdly enough, this is an old shank button. These items here were in the same hole, and there's writing on it, and I know it's old, and I meant to clean it before I started this video, but you can see writing on it. It's in beautiful shape. So my scores, oh, and also this is some kind of, this one here is some kind of old clasp or something for a shirt. And this one is off of a boot. I mean, the house is old. So these were separate finds, and the CZ picked it up. But what I thought was interesting is that these 3 here were all in the same hole, and I was getting beaver tail tone. And then I pulled all these out in the exact same hole, so I mean, I've pulled nails out of the holes before with coins in them. So that's with the Fisher CZ3D, and she's going to be going for a tune-up very shortly here. Sadly, I'd like to say that my Grey Ghost, I guess they're called, headphones have kind of crapped the bed. So I don't know if anybody can repair them or what, but I usually hunt with headphones, and today I was hunting with them, and I kept losing tones. The tones would come and go and come and go, and I wiggled the wire and figured out that it was the headphones. So I hunted without the headphones. And I came to this signal here, and I could tell it was a deep high tone. And I told the boss, my wife, I told her that I was going to kick her butt because she got a 46 silver, excuse me, a 64 silver, and oddly enough I get a 46 half dollar, so I guess, guys, that would kind of beat her, wouldn't it? So anyhow, I think that's pretty funny, and that's a sweet find. My in-laws, my wife's parents, he said his mother used to collect them 46s, and she had a garden over there. And trust me, I hunted around that whole area hoping to find more, but I think that's pretty cool. So 46 though, they weren't there. They moved in the 50s, so it could have been from somebody else. So anyhow, guys, that's with the Fisher CZ. My scores for today. I'm gonna work on my campers now. So yeah, if you're hunting old sites, guys, dig everything but iron. And if you want to dig iron, go ahead, but I dig everything but. If it sounds really good, if I get a tone and it's pull tab tone, and then a little grunt in there with iron or whatever, sometimes I won't dig it. But I mean, you gotta listen to the machine. And this, I don't care what anybody says, this CZ3D is it's a great machine. You know what, I kind of wish it was waterproof because I'd take it to the beach with it too, but it does really good at a beach anyhow. So these are my detectors. The F2 is a good machine, and the CZ3D. So these are the finds, guys, and I am stoked about the 50-cent piece, the half, and my wife's excited about her quarter too. So alright, thank you guys, take care, bye.